Yokoso, my manga society. So we're back with volume 2. This just keeps getting better and better.
Yes.
Let me tell you. So I guess in this volume we meet a few characters, new characters, a lot actually.
A lot.
So it's definitely ramping up. Volume 1 was a good intro volume for sure. So we meet this guy, his name is Zanka, and he's gonna be Ruto's teacher.
Mm-hmm.
And so we learn his powers. It's just like a stick. He has a stick for a weapon.
What are those things called? It's like the thing Bo Peep uses. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is that like a herding?
Sheep herding
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
So they don't really get along. I like Ruto's smiles here. It's hilarious. This manga's also hilarious. Let me tell you.
The comedy is really good.
We also meet this new character, Rio.
Mm-hmm.
She uses like a giant pair of scissors, but with her feet.
Yeah. Do you want to show some
Yeah.
panels of that?
Yeah.
So these action scenes are really cool.
Really cool. So she's flinging around the scissors with her feet. It's sick.
And the movement in all these panels feels so dynamic.
They feel really dynamic. You can like clearly picture what they're trying to do. I hate when manga is so like, you can't even like tell what they're doing.
Wait, I was literally thinking that I thought you didn't have that problem because you read a lot of action manga.
Sometimes I like really have to like try hard to really see what they're doing.
Wait, that's funny. I feel like that happens to me too.
Yeah.
But this shows like how good of an artist this mangaka is,
Yeah.
because it's like, yeah, you're just looking at still panels and then your brain has to like fill in the movement kind of like in between.
Yeah.
And you're not, it's just like boom, boom, boom. I don't need to pause and be like, wait, who is moving in what direction?
Right. Exactly.
Oh, that's interesting. I thought I was like the only one having that issue sometimes.
No.
And I like read action manga. It's not like I don't.
I feel like one manga that had issues with that was Tokyo Ghoul Re.
Okay, thank you. I think I've seen people say things about that.
Oh, really?
So when that was one of like the first really action-y manga I read. So, okay, this is going on a tangent, but like I remember thinking like, do I need to like develop like a either reading stamina or like reading ability for action manga? Because this was before I read like Berserk or like anything like that. But then the more action manga I've read now, I just think Tokyo Ghoul Read was just tricky to read.
It was. No, it was.
Okay. I mean, we're not knocking it. We're Tokyo Ghoul fans.
I love Tokyo Ghoul, one of my favorite mangas.
Don't get it twisted. Don't be in the comments yelling. But yeah, no, it's just great when it's like there's just such a flow.
Yeah, it's great.
And then this artist, I love like the scale of his action scenes. So like, in like the first one with the guy with the umbrella, he like jumped up really high and just like, you can feel how open the space is that they're fighting in. Like it's a huge like, just open area. In this cleaner organization, they're all trying to dismantle the trash beasts, but only some of them are givers, and those people are on the front line. And then there's a support group like that character back there, who he's like really strong. In any other world, he would be like absolutely insane.
No, literally.
He just has like some really strong fists.
Oh, they're just called supporters.
Supporters, yeah. And they're just there for like communications. Like if there's smaller beasts, they can handle that.
They can handle like tying up the small beasts, but you have to kill beasts with a vital instrument. They won't die any other way.
Oh, right. They won't actually die.
They help like round them up and stuff, but they're like really strong.
Yeah.
So, and some supporters are, you know, they aim to be cleaners like with vital instruments. They're like training they're like, you know, giving their objects love and stuff.
That opens up like new storyline possibilities.
For sure.
Cause yeah, there's this
like
guy
supporters you want to like root for and like see become a giver.
Exactly. So that's really interesting.
Yeah.
The way they set that up. And the whole like headquarters, there's so many cool characters that we haven't really been introduced to, but they look cool.
So this
Who is this? Who is that?
Who is that?
And like this person with like a binky.
Yeah, so we go into the cleaners headquarters and find all of these new people. They're kind of like all gathered here. Honestly, with like a Guilty Gear kind of style characters.
The character designs are really cool.
They're cool. But yeah, Rudo wanted to talk to the boss to see if he had found a way to get back up to the sphere.
And the boss is kind of like nowhere to be seen. Well, he's on a mission, but we haven't met him. They're kind of keeping it a mystery for now.
So I'm excited to see stuff about that. So yeah, I guess the next thing I kind of wanted to talk was how big of a talker Rudo is right now, but when it comes to like wanting to fight, he kind of like gets scared and like freezes up. And so he kind of like afterwards he kind of like gets depressed about it because I don't know, he wants to like be able to do stuff, but he just keeps getting saved. But like, what else are you gonna do when you get thrown into like this like wild environment?
Yeah.
So he shouldn't be too hard on himself. He's just learning how to use his powers, so.
Right. So are you excited to see possibly like Zanka helping him to train up?
Yeah. Because I think they all see how much potential he actually has. Mm-hmm. So that'll be really nice to see.
See, I like that because I don't want my characters to start off knowing everything.
No, definitely not.
And then it leaves off on this really cool conflict. So do you want to talk about the bandits in this world?
Yeah.
The raiders.
The raiders. So they get lured into this building. They're kind of like, hey, we found another spherite. Like, bring your spherite.
A little strange.
But it was a trap. And so there are good givers and bad givers. The bad givers are called raiders. And so I don't know like what their overall goal is, probably just to make money or something because they're trying to get this spherite Rudo. And yeah, it turns into like this cool shonen battle scene with like their giver powers like against each other.
I love a little like doll moment, you know?
Yeah.
So where was she? So this person can create all these like mud dolls.
Yeah.
And then this guy's like hiding inside.
He's hiding inside. That was cool.
Yeah, I love that.
This magic system I feel like can really like, you can be so creative with the powers that they can do. Yeah,
because the team up is insane because that guy who was hiding in the mud, his vital instrument is snowshoes.
Yeah.
Like that seems like it'd be limited, but together with this combo, it's like really cool.
It's really cool. So
I'm sorry, that's kind of funny. Snowshoes.
Snowshoes. So yeah, this was cool. So it kind of leaves off with Zanka was doing a lot of damage to them, but then this person shows up. I think this person's like the boss who hired these other raiders and is trying to, you know, get his hands on Rudo. So that's where it leaves off. So then kind of the last thing we wanted to talk about is predictions, because I can't wait to get the next couple volumes at the library. So a prediction I had was about the trash beast. So in this fight with this huge trash beast,
Rio actually finds out that there was a vital instrument inside of the trash beast.
Yeah.
So that's all they really tell you for now. So I'm wondering like the implications of that. Was it, do these trash beasts themselves have a soul or something? Or...
Here's my prediction,
okay,
right?
Yeah.
So, vital instrument, it was cherished, given a soul by someone, right? Then, it was completely abandoned. It felt abandoned. It created a trash beast in retaliation. It's like negative energy or something.
Oh, so you're thinking
The soul
because it
feels
was
abandoned.
dropped, it was something that was loved on the sphere.
Yeah,
and
so it
then
has
it
a
was
soul.
dropped in the pit. Oh.
So this soul has feelings. Now it feels abandoned.
And then, okay, wait, that's actually a great prediction because that ties into the whole thing in Volume 1 where Rudo was like, why is everyone throwing trash that's perfectly usable?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I would love that actually because that ties into
I
like
just
the
thought of it
overall
Yeah.
message. You just thought of that now?
Yeah. So.
Oh, that's cool. And then it's kind of like they still need to get rid of the trash beasts, like make sure that they're not wreaking havoc. But then what do you do with all the treasures that people are like throwing away?
Right.
Oh, that's interesting.
Maybe they come up with some sort of recycling system where they give it to someone else or something.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't feel abandoned. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe this is just
Oh,
one
Toy
big
Story
message to
moment.
recycle.
Okay, that would be... Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
And then you had a prediction about the sphere.
The sphere.
Right?
So I feel like the sphere, no one really knows like what this surface is. So I feel like there are like, you know, higher ups on the rich side of town. They know like everything about how there's a surface, the divide for like the trashy part of the sphere. I feel like this is done purposefully so that they can like, I feel like it's somehow like keeping them rich. I feel like it's some sort of like greed system. So
that's interesting because we only know about the slums on the sphere and then the pit. We don't know anything about like the wealthy people on the sphere.
Exactly.
That just goes back to how cool the world building is. Like the story is really focused because it has like the motivation of Rudo trying to go back up to the sphere, but at the same time it can branch out into like all these different sorts of conflicts and storylines. And then I love how that's like a natural way of building up this world in the pit. And it's like, I hate when like an author has like a really cool setting, but then they want to like info dump everything about how the world works at once.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I don't want that. I want to see little by little, like get new information about this world the same way that like Rudo is getting new information. And that just feels like so much more authentic.
For sure.
Like sure, they explained the magic system, but they showed it to us first.
Yeah.
The world building, it just feels natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So do us a favor, if you like this video, tell us in the comments, what do you think your vital instrument would be if you lived in this world and were a giver? What would yours be, Snepkin?
Mine, I feel like in the past, it might have been my GameCube controller.
Wait, that would be cool. What if you could like use the
Some
controller
sort of video
to
game
like
power.
control maybe like people or like puppets?
Yeah.
Like a puppet power?
Yeah.
Or you know what would be
Or create
cool?
like shadow beasts that you can like control with the controller or something. I don't know.
And then maybe you can even like extend like the controller's cord and then like whip it.
Like a lasso?
Yeah.
Sick.
Okay, that would be really cool. I was also thinking for you like barbells would be so cool. Like, okay, what if you had one that was like, are those called barbells? Like the really big ones used for
the long
deadlifting?
ones. Yeah.
Yeah, but yours was like extra long, and then you can use it as like a pole you're swinging around.
Shit. That's crazy.
Throw some protein powder at their faces.
Blind them.
That's funny.
That's funny.
I don't know what it would be for me. Oh, nail polish.
You could have
a big
like
brush.
different colors that do different things if you like get it on them or something.
Wait, that would be so cool.
Yeah.
So I'm like switching up the colors.
But
like,
they do different things.
Okay, and I have a
Like
giant
one
paint
increases
brush.
gravity or something for them, or one's like burns them, I don't know.
Okay, that would be insane. I would love to see like some sort of paint
Yeah, that'd be sick.
or brush ability.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So, yeah, let us know. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for the next video. And as always, this world is cruel, but at least we have manga.